Hello everybody. Today we're going to develop a very sweet subject. Subject which I really like very much. It's a secondary cause of disease. As we just went through, let me go back a couple of seconds. So was the episode that I talked about the concept cause-effect relationship, the disease being an effect and being produced by a cause. Now a second was when we start talking about the cause, we divide this into primary cause and secondary cause. Now primary cause, we just talked about that, so you guys look very well through and you'll find it over there. Now secondary cause. Secondary cause is a cause which we find up in the central nervous system, like in the brain. Now it's a lot to talk here, so I try to go one by one. So we'll do some stuff in this episode, and probably we're going to go through in the next few other episodes because it's so complex. So that the secondary cause, it can be can become a cause due to different I would say not causes, through the different aspects of the brain function. Now, one of them it could be, so a secondary cause is strictly at a surface, what we just see it is the stress. What is the stress? Is the tension of the brain. Now, when the brain gets tense, it has a problems. It diminishes the power of controlling the different centra which they are responsible of the activity of certain organs. Now, when the brain gets tense, the entire body gets tense. Very simple. So now this is the way it works. The brain gets tense, the entire multitude of the center in the brain which control the function of various organs, they get tense. All of them, they get tense. And now the entire body getting tense. Now, but in a place in a body where there is a anatomical abnormality, anatomical disturbance, now over there, when it get tense, so the tension stays. When the whole body get tense, now when the episode of stress goes away, disappear, now the brain relaxes. Now when the episode of the tension, brain tension or the stress, it disappears, the entire body relaxes. So the body is not tense anymore. Once the brain is not tense, the body is not tense. But here is the key. In the area where there is some abnormality, anatomic abnormality, like post-traumatic effect, so hereditary effect, or congenital effect, right? In that area, the tension stays for longer time. But it's not only the stays for longer time. Once that particular region getting tense, particular segment getting tense, that segment which is already, there are already some damage, there is already some abnormality. Now, at that moment, when the tension affects that area, now the damage increases. Very simple. Now, let's see, you have some muscle tear in a place. Now, that muscle healed, right? But it healed with a scar, okay? And you're fine. The scar is there, the muscle reattach, everything, the muscle fiber attach, and everything is functional, function okay. Now, when the brain gets intense, and then the whole body gets intense, the rest of the body relaxes. But a while that place where was the muscle tear get intense, it pulled from the scar it pull from the, maybe some addition happened there. It pull when the muscle get tense above and below muscle fiber, which are attached at that scar. When the muscle get tense, they get shorter and they pull from there and cause pain. Not only that cause some pain, but the body, in order to make sure it doesn't re-tear, it just deposit more substances, actually conjunctive tissue. So that is the way that happen. Additions increases the scar. When the scar increases only to make sure doesn't re-detach, doesn't re-tear. You understand? Very simple. So this why, because during the crisis of brain tension, the muscle pull up, pull down, getting shorter, because when the muscle get tense, they get shorter, and pulling from there. Now the body is afraid, the muscles is afraid that it will re-tear. So the brain word, okay, so just patch up more. Let send over there, send the mechanism. So make the mechanism to occur to create new conjunctive tissue, which is a tissue which is responsible of attachment when they get broken. So this way scar increases, it produces adhesion. Now sometimes when the muscle get tense in the future, pull from those adhesion, and of course it gives some discomfort, and whatever it causes sometimes even inflammation. So sometimes the organs nearby you get affected by this inflammation. This is very simple examine, but you know, all the organs in the body, they are equipped with the muscles. Now, when the stress crisis starts and during the stay, so all the muscles in the body get tense, inclusive the muscle of those organs that are affected. You know, they are affected. They are tense, and when they are tense, those muscles tense up and really worsen the problem of the organs, because some inflammation happen. Why? You know, the organ being unhealthy, right away when it feel attacked by the tension, just send a message to the brain. Listen, send here some antibodies. Antibody go there, so you know the antibodies are the big large cells which go to fix something, but actually they worsen. So this way create the inflammation. Okay, the inflammation happen, so the cells, the antibody cells dies locally. Now that get very difficult to be removed since you are large cells. The vessel get expanded. So this is the whole this process called inflammation. You know, so that is the way it happen. So any organ, even the heart, you know, the heart muscles. I will talk about in specific for each one of those organs and those diseases. We're going to go specific and we explain how it happened. But the idea is very simple, which I'm going to develop here. Now, how the secondary cause effect become a part of the cause of disease. Simple. The brain gets tense for different reasons. We're going to go over in the future for all the reasons which make the brain getting tense and become a secondary cause of disease. So the brain getting tense. Now when the brain is getting tense, the entire muscular system in the body is getting tense. You see, you have a sciatic problem when you get stressed. That means the body is getting tense, right? So then you have pain of the sciatic because it's pulling the muscle. Or whatever problem you have, we're going to go over them in details in each one of them. So I'll not really go deep on this segment. This segment I want to dedicate only to understand what is the secondary cause. Simple. Brain tension, which is caused the stress. Stress or brain tension is the same thing. When this happens, the entire body gets tense. When the entire body gets tense, after the episode goes away, the entire body, entire muscular system in the body relaxes. But during that small period of tension, can be 5 minutes, can be 10 minutes, can be 3 minutes. Now, when this tension occurs over there, where there is some muscles injury, muscle problem, abnormality into the muscle due to various reason, meaning post-traumatic, meaning hereditary, meaning congenital, either one of those, they cause abnormality somewhere. Now that organ which is not really perfectly normal, it can be affected by the contraction due to the stress, due to the brain tension. So that's the tension make that particular segment to get tense. When that episode goes away, the muscle relax, but that one, it remains a little bit more tense, doesn't go away so quickly because it's slower. Since the organs is not really perfect, it goes slower. But even the shock itself, you got tense, that tension right away amplifies the damage over there, amplifies the abnormality, increases the abnormality. So that is the way it goes. Now, this is the basic how it happened. In the next episode, we're probably going to be 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, maybe 10. So we're going to go specific how it happened with the heart, how it happened with the bladder, how it happened with the gallbladder, how it happened with the liver, why the cholesterol increasing, how it happened with the lungs, and so. Okay, we'll talk about all of them. Now I just wanted to make very clear why the brain is a secondary cause. I repeat, to make sure, because it's not easy to understand, it's a new thing. The brain gets intense, the entire centers in the brain which govern various organs get intense. That tense up the whole neuromuscular system, all the muscle system. Now over there where there is some lesion in any organ, over there when get tense, the problem increases. Now even though the whole body after the episode relaxes, but that particular thing there, the damage is called, and over there remain a little bit tension. Doesn't go away completely because it's a problem, but it remains some small tension. So my friends, this is how the secondary cause affect the body. And why is the secondary? Because that the first is the anatomical problem, which most of the time, sometimes is a hereditary. That's why it got to be first before you're born, right? So when you come with it when we are born, that's why I name first. And then sometimes congenital, that we come alive with it. That's why I name first. Now post-traumatic is also go in the same family, even if it's not first, but it's there. So I just put both three in one place. So this is the secondary, because this is come later after we are born. When already we have some primary cause set, and when we start learning wrong tricks, wrong things, when the kid learn to get upset, to get sneaky, to get tricky, to get complicated, to get difficult. So that are picked up in the first years of life and get amplified down the road during life. So that is the secondary cause, which together with the primary, they define the cause of disease throughout the body. Okay, so next time we're going to start talking different aspects of different reasons which made up the secondary cause. Okay, my friends. And meanwhile, please just try to understand this principle, because it's very nice. It's very easy. It's a great stuff. It's easy. It's nice, and it's very helpful. So I will teach you some tricks how to overcome that brain tension or the stress, which is the same thing. Okay, can you make sure that you have a wonderful rest of the week and so, and just try to be happy, because it's anti-stress and anti-tension. Okay, take care, my friends.